How about your foot? Like that?
Big body, bends, damn, cookies, G-Code.
Hey, bro.
WWE Raw.
And if you comb that neck beard, bro, you're gonna be lifting it up like that, man.
Listen, don't do that. See, we just on the same team, brother. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what? Fuck it, man.
All
Hey,
right.
but that's how they used to rock it in the 70s, man. You let it hang out, bro. Let your soul glow.
Hey, just one time for my daddy.
All right, man.
All right.
Grits on 3, baby. One.
Grits on 3. Hey, take over after I say this is a review of Raw, and then you come in.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Grits.
All right.
Welcome back to another episode of Cheat Code Podcast. This your boy Tez and Deshaun. And we're back with a review of WWE Raw.
Monday Night Raw, people, it was terrible.
L to replay.
It really was, man. It really was, man. All right, so get into it. The worst part, I think they open with Retribution, but this has had to be like the worst idea anybody's had in the past. I don't know how many years, dude. Like, and the thing is, I like the people that they've got involved in it. Sadly, they taking more guys out of NXT, and they're probably just gonna ruin them and have people not give a fuck about them in probably 2 months if it takes that long.
Right.
But my biggest issue is like there's no way that they could pay this off. There's no way to make this work and look good because they're not willing to pull the trigger on them. It's the same process they did with Nexus. They made them look good. They looked like world beaters, and they came out and John Cena beat them 5-on-1.
Right. End of story. Bye-bye.
Yeah, pretty much. So, and they got all the signs of ended up just like Nexus and any other like group that comes out. But they opened up and they signed contracts, and that's fucking stupid. You sign contracts, you're supposed to be like a damn near terrorist group, but you sign a contract for the company, right?
Right.
And then they go on to say that their problem is that everybody that's there already is just there to make money, and they're taking opportunities from other people, and they don't care about the money. You don't care about the money. Why the fuck you sign a contract? You're not doing this for free.
Exactly.
You're not doing this for fun.
Exactly.
Not for play.
This ain't field hockey.
Right. So, yeah, they signed, and they've already lost me. And that was, about 20 seconds in. I'm like, God damn it.
I to be honest, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You didn't miss much. Again, bro, in what world do you destroy a place physically and get a job there? I promise if I go in breaking shit at Amazon, they're not giving me a job. They're not going to look at me. That man's got vision. Look at him.
He stands for something. Give that man a job.
Look, this man has broke 10 TVs in 30 seconds. Get him a job.
He means business. I like it.
Right.
I spunk. Charisma.
Oh, that what the CEO gonna come put his arm around? You know what, son? I like your energy. I like your moxie.
I got a job for you.
Nah, bro. You just cost me $30,000 in TVs.
You like I ain't shut you yet.
Right. Get the fuck out of my warehouse. Right. So they signed contracts. It's stupid. They did call the rest of the roster some whores because they only do it for money, and I was like, okay. Okay, so we can, okay.
House of Black, come kick him.
Pretty much.
I want my boy to fade to black on everybody.
Black mask for everybody, bro. I want so many. He dizzy when it's over.
Exactly.
Bro.
He just. Hold on, hit me up.
Right.
All right.
And I guess there's gonna be like 5 or 6 like main ones. It looks like about 2 or 3 girls and 2 or 3 guys or so, but they've been showing like 15 or 20 people like the whole time they come up. So now they just cut the rest of them. I guess they don't matter.
Right.
But I was like, okay, so what happened to the rest of y'all? They 20 people got contracts now? Or is it just a couple of y'all? Okay.
It was just to show a big group, and then they cut them.
Right. So
You
then
didn't hit hard enough, so you getting cut loose.
Say, I don't like the way you throw that left hand, bro. Get out of here.
Trash.
All right.
Trash.
So the Hurt Business came out, and I like them. I really do. I like that group. They look good. They dress well. Like they always come out in these tailor suits and stuff and whatnot. And I guess they're like mercenaries now. So apparently the story is WWE hired them to take care of Retribution. The same people they just gave a contract to. Right. They're gonna hire some people to take them out. Okay. Right. That was dumb. But like I said, it gets Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander on TV. I'm for it. You know, it's stupid, but I like to see a black man get paid.
Hey, get paid, my brother. Right. Get paid.
Right. Shut it off. So I guess they're like good guys in this scenario. I mean, technically they're supposed to be like heels and bad guys, but they don't feel it. It didn't feel that way. So we'll see how that plays out. Mm-hmm. They ended up in the ring. Retribution ran out, and then the other 15 members came out after that. So I was like, okay. So y'all didn't get contracts, but y'all come in when it's time to throw hands. So I was like, okay.
The Goon Squad.
Pretty much. So, you know, they beat him up, and then it cuts back after that's all over. It cuts backstage, and there's Rey Mysterio and his family. And I'm wondering, why does he still have his whole family at the show? Like, he's got son, daughter, and wife at the show. I'm just like, why, bro? Like, I see why, but they'll come up later.
WWE is reaching.
They are, bro. But I like Dominik, though, bro. He's got something.
I fuck with Dominik.
Yeah. So after that, what was it? It was a triple threat tag team match. It was Andrade and Garza versus Seth Rollins and Murphy, and then you had Dominik, Mysterio, and Humberto Carrillo. Which I like those teams.
They brought
who?
Humberto.
Yeah, Humberto Carrillo. Like, he's been on and off, like in and out of TV for a while, kind of in and out of that Rey Mysterio, Seth Rollins storyline. So it made sense in that aspect that him and Dominik would be in a tag team together, because he's been out there fighting with Rey every once in a while. But I hadn't seen him in a couple weeks. But
hold on, is that the one that was fighting John Cena?
No. He ain't been around that long.
Oh,
who you thinking of?
Oh, that was Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah. Close.
That's
a little racist. A little racist, just a little racist, bro, but it's close.
That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I know. It does. The names are close. Humberto, Alberto, Carrillo, Del Rio. I see where you were going with it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
There's logic there. Still a little racist.
Hey, the Lamb community know I love them.
Right.
They know that.
Okay, so it's triple threat tag team match, and so Angel and Garza, I guess they're back together. You remember I told you a couple weeks ago, Garza left Andrade to get his ass beat backstage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Left with a girl, so they back together now. I guess they cool, and I don't know, and they don't have Zelina Vega anymore. I really feel like she was probably like the best part of that group, but they took her away from the group for whatever reason. I mean, she's doing her thing as a like single star now, technically, I guess. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, more power to her, because I'm a big fan of hers. But I thought they worked well together. I don't feel like they needed to take her away from the two of them for her to get her own shine in the ring. But maybe
they probably thought, like, you know, if we're gonna give you this shot single, we need you to focus on you. You know what I'm saying? So,
right. You gotta make sure you're
right. Because, you know, think about back in the day, even with the tag team, a lot of them didn't wrestle besides Lita.
Yeah, that's true. They was like, it was always one of there's not many that they let do both. It's always one or the other, which is kind of fucked up when you think about it. It's like, what, you want to wrestle or you want to talk? You can't do both.
What you gonna do, Pippin?
Hey, ready to hit that Michael Jackson?
Yeah, nah.
All right, so they're out there, and just like I said, they didn't really explain that very well. Commentary tried, but they did a piss poor job, bro. That shit was terrible. The explanation, I mean, the match itself, it was what it was. It was all right. Everybody got a little shine in. Murphy was getting his ass whooping, and then he goes to tag in Rollins, and then Rollins just hops off the apron and says, bro, I got a bunch of shit on my mind. I got some shit to do, and he took off and just left him there.
Again.
Which I don't understand how they're still together, but I mean, it's pretty obvious they probably gonna be going at each other real soon because Seth Rollins did attack him last week after he made a mistake in his cage match with Dominik Mysterio. So I'm pretty sure Murphy's got he got one more time to put his hands on me.
Right.
One more. One.
I'm gonna keep taking this, bro.
They tell look, bro, he might not even be putting his hands on him. Like, bro, don't even reach for anything that's behind me right now, bro.
Can't pat me on the back. Good job. Hey.
You want that cup that's on the counter behind you? Better ask me to get it to you. I don't know. No sudden movements, bro. No sudden movement.
Better get shot at.
Right. Okay, so that match goes. Dominik Mysterio is gonna be real good real soon. Like right. I mean, I think
he got that charisma too.
They're definitely making him look good and letting him get his shit in, but like he's gonna be real good. I still think he needs to kind of hit the gym, put a little muscle on, work on the body, the like overall look, man. But But yeah, he's gonna be real good. I mean, because like honestly, bro, like if you showed me him and Rey Mysterio in the fight, I'm taking Rey. Like I mean, Rey's short, but like he's like ripped, man. Like there's a YouTube video. He actually joined Sheamus in the gym, bro. Bro, he looked like a mini Rock in there doing pull-ups with the chain around his neck, bro. I said the Rock.
Oh, I thought you said Rock.
Nah, bro. They took about 10 inches off the Rock, bro. He looked like Rey Mysterio in the gym.
Not 10, guy.
Yeah, bro. I mean, because Rey Mysterio's about 5'5", 5'6" or so. The Rock's about 6'5". My math might be a little off.
Is he that tall?
Who, The Rock?
No.
Mysterio?
Mm-hmm.
He's not over 5'7". I know that. So I give him.
I thought he was like 5'3".
Nah, he's like 5'5", 5'6". About the size of Kevin Hart, give or take.
Kevin Hart like 5'3", 5'4".
Well, okay, he'll look taller than Kevin Hart then. Which, damn, bro. That's crazy. How tall was it? So he's about that ballpark of Kevin Hart, Tory Lanez, Cat Williams, somewhere in there.
Out of all three, I take Cat Williams.
In a fight?
Yes.
Cat Williams, Kevin Hart.
And Tory Lanez, I'm taking Cat Williams.
I don't know, bro. I like Kevin Hart in better shape. Tory gonna pull the pistol.
No weapons allowed.
I'm going Kevin Hart, bro. He in better shape, man. Cat Williams been not smoking crack and shit and breaking in people's houses trying to film cribs and shit, bro. He dude, that beef with him and Dave Chappelle.
You just proved my point.
Yeah,
you just proved my point.
Hey, that man ruthless, bro. What he got to lose right now?
Hey. At Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, brother.
Oh yeah, he
gonna skip by Tory.
Oh yeah.
I want you.
Bro, that him and Dave Chappelle going back and forth, that was hilarious, bro.
They had beef?
Yeah, Cat Williams and Dave Chappelle. It's been a couple years, bro. Dave Chappelle said Cat Williams the only nigga I know tried to do an episode of Cribs in the house he broke into.
No. I remember that, but I ain't know them. I ain't know they had beef.
Yeah,
I thought we just talking.
Nah, they really went rocking with each other for whatever reason, but I don't know. Yeah, we have to dig into that one of these days, bro. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And so they cut back after the match. So Angel Garza and Andrade won, which I'm not mad at that. It'll be a good match between them and the Street Profits for the belt.
Right.
So I'm not mad at that at all. So they cut backstage and it's Retribution again. And then it hit me, bro. I got an idea. I know how they can save the storyline with this one. Because right now, that shit's in the toilet and it's circling around the bowl right now, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's almost there. The water's flushing, it's circling. Yeah. So, they come in and they say they're tired of the way the company's being run, and they want them, the superstars to stop acting like whores and stand for something. Essentially, that's what I gathered from what they said. If I miss something, So my idea with this one, they need to start exposing like real life, like, you can say real life company like issues, or you can, do some shit within a storyline. It come off better if they attack like real stuff, like let's attack like like some of the Me Too, like was it Me Too movement technically, or Say Something movement? I can't remember what it was, they called it when it was Me Too technically. It was like an umbrella term, but they called it something else when it was like referring to like the wrestling industry. It was like Say Something, or say something was saying in it. I can't remember right now, but let them start exposing people, bro, and like really start exposing stuff. Like let them be like like a real life like underground group, and like don't just make them wrestlers that come out and like tear up the ring, bro. Let them expose and shit. Like let's go back to when Vince McMahon was hiding the wrestlers that did steroids, bro. How about they highlight that? Like let's be real about it.
They ain't.
They won't. They won't.
No, why? Because it's not a real group. It's something that's under WWE. That's why they signed the contract, because they're under WWE. If it was somebody who just coming in, sneaking through the crowd, tearing up some shit and getting the hell on,
right.
Okay.
They keep teasing these like because they did one where this guy was like, they called him, what did he call himself? I can't remember what it was. Like he was just sitting behind a keyboard, and like anytime somebody was like, well, not anytime, but a couple times when people were like lying about like stuff that pertained to a WWE storyline, he would bring the camera up and expose the truth or whatever, right? They they just dropped it with no explanation, no nothing. They just kind of dropped. We never found out who he was or nothing. They just stopped talking about it, acting like he didn't exist. So I think I really think like if they really wanted to like make something out of it that I think would get people's attention, like let this group like really start exposing people and like exposing stuff that's like backstage. I mean, only the stuff that, I say just for the sake of the company, only stuff that people already know about, Like
if it's something they trying not to talk about.
I know. Look, there's plenty, like they won't touch that sex stuff. Like the Velveteen Dream, Matt Riddle, they not touching that. They not touching that with a 20-foot fucking pole. I know that. But let's talk about, say, the Montreal Screwdrive. You remember Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels?
Yeah, I know about that.
Let them come in and say, hey, man, we got proof, bro. They were in on it all along. Bro,
everybody got proof.
Hey, bro, I'm saying let them come in with that, bro. I guarantee, bro, the ratings for WWE would jump through the fucking roof, man. Mm-hmm. But they not going to do that.
No. They trying to put that to bed.
They really are. I mean, they trying to put a lot
of stuff
to bed,
that they need to talk about that they gonna put to bed.
But the way they presented the group, that's the only way that makes sense to me, man. Like for them to go that route.
Yeah, it would, but they would never do that.
No, not at all. But we'll see. We'll see where they go with this. I don't expect much out of it. I really don't expect this group to be together and be around in 2 months.
Spirit Squad here there.
Honestly, the Spirit Squad gonna have a better run than they do, man.
Oof.
Hey, it is what it is. All right, so they do that. Next up is Kevin Owens show. They do kind of a call back to Raw Underground, which is another trash segment in my opinion. They had some moments, but it's trash for me, honestly, bro. So Kevin Owens show, he's got Shane McMahon on there, right? Mm-hmm. And it's cool and all. And I really like that. Kevin Owens. I love Kevin Owens. I think a lot of people that really like watch wrestling, they realize how good the guy is. And he does all the little things. So, like, he actually calls back to when him and Shane McMahon were, like, trying to kill each other in the ring and stuff. And I'm like, and because, like, he knows it doesn't make sense. Like, why would I bring this guy on my show for an interview when we were just beefing, like, a year ago?
All right.
So, it's like, it don't make sense. And so, like, and that's the thing that I think WWE forgets sometimes. Like, people remember. Like, all you got, and that's the thing. Like, he did it very simple. All he had to do was say something. He's like, I remember. That's it. He said, I remember. We moved past that. Cool. Explanation. We know they know. They know that we know they know.
Mm-hmm.
Move on. That's all it takes. 5-second clip. That's it. All right. So he's there. Like I said, I still don't care about Raw Underground. I don't. And I don't think anything they really could do would make me care about it, because what it's supposed to be and what it is two different things. And that's just not going to. I'm just never going to be there for it. So they got this big guy, Dabba-Kato, which that name is ass, but whatever. And he's some sort of like, I don't know. He's from some sort of island or something. I don't know, man. So he comes out He's damn near 7 feet tall. He's a big guy. He's standing there, and then Kevin Owens, like he attacked Kevin Owens and your boy Aleister Black like 2 weeks ago. So Kevin Owens stands up and says, "Yeah, this is." Yeah, he attacked both of them in Raw Underground. So hear me out, though. Hear me out. So calm down. Hey, not yet, bro. Not yet. Put it back, man. Take the clip out. So they're there, and Kevin Owens is like, "You see, that's the real." As soon as he comes out, he's like, "That's the real reason I wanted you out here." He's like, "I didn't care about anything you had to say. I wanted him." Mm-hmm. And so he looks at him. He's like, "Bro, when I get done with Aleister Black, bro, me and you gonna do this again." He slaps the dog shit out of him.
Slapped out who?
Out of Kato. Oh. Kevin Owens there.
So Kevin Owens fighting Aleister Black?
Yeah, they've been going back and forth. And you remember Aleister Black? So Aleister Black comes out speaking to him and sneaks up behind Kevin Owens, hits him, and then kind of nutmegs him on the ring post like 2 or 3 times. And then they cut out. The thing that got me, Black is back to wearing the eye patch, like the little thing over his eye. And I'm like, why? Because like 2 weeks ago, he took the damn thing off when he was fighting Kevin Owens and just threw it across the ring. Like, once you threw it off in there, bro, you can't go back to wearing an eye patch.
Hey, man, he might just got to, I got to see something. It might be blurred, but I want to see everything. I might can't really see, it might be fuzzy.
Right.
But I can see a little bit.
Right. So he did. I'm like, but yeah, in my mind, bro, it's like, you already took the patch off, bro. Like, let it go now, man. Even though I thought he looks good with the patch, bro. He looks like he looks like a pirate drug dealer, man. Like like he'd sell you some like really good acid and probably rob you like 20 minutes later. But I like it. I do. All right, so and like I said, Kevin Owens did his best with this segment. There wasn't a whole lot to work with. Raw Underground to me is kind of dead. It's not dead in the water, but it's not going anywhere. I don't really see it taking off or doing anything. But he did his best to like make it work and make it look good.
Right.
So shout out to him for that. So then they talked to McIntyre and Keith Lee. Apparently Drew McIntyre's got a fractured jaw. In the context of the story, he's got a fractured jaw. Speaks just fine. Jaw's not wired. I mean, maybe I don't know how serious a fractured jaw is, but he's talking just fine and out there competing. So it can't be that bad, apparently. So anybody got a fractured jaw and feeling like they need a little time off work or you can't do your job, you're soft. You're soft.
According to WWE.
Exactly. That fractured jaw ain't shit but a headache, bro. Take some aspirin and keep moving.
You got a chipped tooth.
Right. Take your ass to work. Stop playing. But anywho, again, one of those things that don't make sense. Like I said, Keith Lee's already like, I love Keith Lee. I'm still a little excited to see him, but it's already feeling a little old because he's only been involved with McIntyre and Randy Orton since he's been here. And then you put that on top of how they already took away everything not everything. I mean, you still got the moveset or whatever, but like the aura, the mystique, they took a lot of that away when they brought him to the main roster, changed the music. They put him in a fucking onesie or a singlet. And
a onesie.
Yeah, so and like I said, that the music and it's just I don't know, bro. He don't feel as special anymore. Like I said, rumors are he might be getting around with the belt soon. Hopefully so. I mean, I love to see him, succeed. Like I said, I love to see a black man get paid, but we'll see what happens with that, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they're going at it. The premise behind this match is that if Keith Lee wins, he's the number one alternate if Randy Orton can't enter the match that they have coming up at Clash of Champions, right? I was like, okay. So he's fighting to be the number one alternate. So match is going. He's looking good. Looks like he's about to hit his spirit bomb. McIntyre gets out. Looks like he's about to hit a Claymore. And then boom, RKO Randy Orton out of nowhere. And then he hit him with a chair. He hit the RKO late. He hit him with a chair. Keith Lee got a punt kick to the head. Close it out. But the thing is, they kind of put themselves in a corner here. Like nobody really expected Keith Lee to win this match. Like they know with that match coming up, they're not gonna let McIntyre lose. So I don't know why they even did it, but it was pointless to me. So then Zelina Vega and Mickie James up next. Vega won this one with a backstabber. I love Zelina Vega. Like I said, she's great on the mic. I don't feel like they should have took her away from Angel and Garza. I feel like it would work for what she's doing now, but whatever. We get to see more of her in the ring, and that's not a bad thing. Like, she's really good. And I think a little bit underrated just because the people in WWE didn't really get to see her. So we'll see how that goes. And she's not gonna be Asuka, we know that, but she looked good.
Making a match.
Yeah, made a match. So, and then they cut backstage, and I guess this is like the women's part. Like they squeezed like 10 women in like into a 2-minute window, apparently. So you see Asuka, you see Zelina Vega, you see Billie Kay, you see Peyton Royce, you see Charlie Caruso. There's another girl backstage. Mickey James is in there somewhere. We got Lana and Natalia. Then you got Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler. Then you got the Riot Squad. You got Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott. They squeezed all of them in like 10 minutes, man. Like what it felt like.
All right, we got 1 minute apiece. Go.
That's what it seems like. So so next, I guess Billie Kay and Peyton, they're still friends, even though they kind of turned on each other. But I guess they forgot about that. Yeah. Anyway,
We don't forget, Bella.
Right? No, we beef for life. So Cruz and Alexander are up next, and they show my baby Bianca Belair in the back, and she needs to be on TV more and in the ring more. Maybe she's hurt or something. I don't know, but we need to see more of her, bro. There's always these underutilized talents, and she's falling in that boat right now. Mm-hmm. All right, so Cruz and Alexander, it's nice back and forth, and then Ricochet comes out, and he's like hitting his hand with his fist and trying to look like he's threatening or something. He look about as tough as a baby with a Bible, man. Like it's just
with a Bible.
Yeah, bro. So, but he distracted Alexander long enough for Cruz to get the win. The Hurt Business came in, beat the dog shit out of him. And my question is, why is Cedric Alexander losing already? They just turned him heel, let him look good like a week ago, and he's already losing to a fucking roll up to Apollo Crews. I'm like, okay. Whatever, guys. So we'll see what happens, bro. And then get Rollins. He comes out and, bro, they doing a DNA test angle. So apparently Rey Mysterio's daughter is not his. Remember, they did the same thing with Dominik Mysterio back when he was like 8. I'm like, why even cross this bridge again? Why? But they did. So
who is gonna be? I don't, Seth Rollins.
I don't fucking know, bro.
Man, get the hell out of here.
Again, bro, there's no way to really pay that off. So then you get Lana and Natalia versus Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler, right? Mm-hmm. This was a squash match. It took all of 2 seconds before Lana got choked out.
By who?
By Shayna Baszler.
What my baby mama do?
She held her own, man. Yeah, Nia wasn't looking too bad. So the thing that gets me, so they had the Riot Squad out there. They're challenging them for the belt at Clash of Champions for the tag team titles, for the women's tag belts, and they literally like ran out of fear of these 2 women. So why would I think they could even come close to beating them in the match? Like, what's the fucking point? Like, why run?
Right.
You're gonna have to see him at some point. You might well get it over with.
I'm coming straight to your chest.
Right. So now we will never take them seriously again.
You can't.
So, right. So then in the next minute, you get Asuka and Peyton Royce in the match. Zelina Vega interrupted, caused the interference from Asuka to win or whatever, right? And then Asuka tried to hit her with a spinning back elbow. She dodged it, got out the ring. Like I said, she looks good. She looks good in the ring. I like her in the ring. And we already know she can talk, so she's going to be good. She's going to be good. Right. But they're defending the women's belt on the kickoff show, bro. That's disrespectful. Like the kickoff show, bro. That's just nobody watch. That's supposed to be like the warm up that they show on like regular TV when nobody's watching. That's right. The prelims, bro. Like why? Why even do that? That's the women's like championship title. That's the top belt, but it's on the kickoff.
They ain't got there's no hype behind it.
I mean, not even.
I mean, I agree that it's disrespectful doing it on the kickoff show. Yeah. At least put it on the match. But
if there's no hype behind it, if there's no hype behind it, it's
like
their
the first and second match or whatever.
Yeah, I can handle that. But
right, not the
But so they're on the kickoff show defending the main title. So and they're not gonna let Asuka lose on the kickoff show, bro. Not the main title. If they do, they just really don't give a damn.
What if it's the first match of the kickoff show?
That's right. You still got people coming in the building. They fighting for the title. You supposed to give a damn. That ain't gonna happen. Oh, bro. So last thing, not last thing. Retribution comes out. They're going against the Hurt Business. The match I didn't care for. It was what it was. Their names, bro. The guys. You ready for this? Hey, bro, make sure you got no food in your mouth, no water, and then you might choke.
Go ahead.
We got Slapjack, T-Bar, and Mace.
Mace dropping a new album.
Exactly. That's the only Mace I know, bro. That's the only Mace I know, bro. So yeah,
Slapjack, T-Bar, and Mace.
Yeah. Anywho, so they're out there, match is going, and then the rest of Retribution comes in. Drew McIntyre
Reaching.
Right. So they're out there, and then of course the other 25 members of Retribution come out, and then Drew McIntyre leads the Raw locker room out to try to make the save and clear everything up, and then he gets hit by RKO from Randy Orton. All right, whatever. Yeah. Oh, last thing. Remember that I told you that guy Dabba-Kato, the one that's been beating up everybody in Raw Underground, supposed to be this big, tough giant or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Braun Strowman knocked his ass out at Raw Underground. He's done.
My boy.
Bro, this is supposed to be the new guy. They're supposed to be building him up. Bro, he's been on Raw all of a month, and he's already getting his ass knocked out.
Look at man.
Hey, bro, Debo lasted longer in the movie, man.
Braun ain't playing.
I mean, I know they're trying to get Braun Strowman his heat and his mystique back after Roman Reigns beat the shit out of him for the belt and all, man. But why sacrifice the new guy, man? But like I said, bro, they do a whole bunch of shit that don't make sense. This Raw Underground is never gonna pay off. They might well call it now, bro. Referee had to get in and stop it, bro.
It's like this. Now they doing a lot of reaching. They trying to maintain the fans, the WWE universe. They trying to keep them intrigued, but what they doing ain't working.
It ain't, bro.
It's not working.
It ain't, bro.
And sometimes you got to know when to be like, okay,
when to hold them.
Let's go back to the basics. Let's focus on what we got.
This is why SmackDown's been so much better, bro. They don't do this stupid shit. Like, their show's not perfect either, man, but they're not doing stupid shit like this, dude. So, like I said, man, Raw was ass. I don't blame you for not watching. I'm pretty sure they lost a couple viewers and a couple thousand fans behind this, man. So, I don't know, bro. I ain't got a whole lot of hope for Raw, man. I'm at this point, bro. If we didn't do these reviews, I don't know if I'd watch.
To be honest.
Yeah. So
even when we doing a review, I still ain't watching.
Yeah. So that's how I feel about Raw on Monday. All right, guys.
Tragic.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, guys, we're wrapping this up. Like I said, all social media, wherever you listen to your podcast, Google, Spotify, Pocket Cast, Breaker, Anchor. Oh, big news. We own Apple Podcasts now. Check us out.
If you smell.
All right, guys. Again, social media as well. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch. Love to chat. See you guys later.
Deuce.